This is ANN News Brief.
Mozambique President Filipe Nyusi has said on Wednesday the country's talks with the International Monetary Fund are making encouraging progress. The country is seeking to restore access to international financing as it struggles to recover from a debt crisis. It had admitted in 2016 to $1.5 billion of previously undisclosed lending that prompted the IMF to cut off support, triggering a currency collapse and debt default. On the sidelines of the Russian-Mozambique Business Forum in Moscow on Wednesday, Nyusi says his country would like to establish good relationship with partners from financial institutions to open up access to financial resources. After Mozambique's Constitutional Court declared in July that a state-run firm's 2013 Eurobond issue was illegal, Nyusi said his country was committed to respecting international law on debt. He reiterated that view on Wednesday and said it was key to remaining credible with investors. At least 100 mostly African migrants picked up in the Mediterranean from early this month onwards by the Open Arms rescue ship would soon have a country in which to reside. 5 European Union states have agreed to take in scores of migrants that have been stranded for weeks on board a crowded rescue ship. EU authorities said on Wednesday this would end a prolonged standoff with Rome over their fate. The Italian government had refused to allow the Spanish-registered vessel to dock in line with its closed port policy adopted last year. The migrants finally disembarked on the Sicilian island of Lampedusa on Tuesday night after an Italian prosecutor ordered the ship's seizure and evacuation. Many of the migrants had jumped overboard and tried to swim to shore. A European Commission spokeswoman in Brussels says Spain, France, Germany, Luxembourg and Portugal had agreed to take all of them in. Authorities in Madrid and Lisbon have also confirmed their readiness to participate. We'll return after this message.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
A South African court has ruled on Wednesday the public display of the country's apartheid-era flag constitutes hate speech that discriminated against black people. It says it would also violate equality laws. In 2017, a case was brought against predominantly white Afrikaner nationalist groups who were said to have displayed the apartheid flag while leading demonstrations against attacks and killings of farmers. After public anger at the display of the flag, the Nelson Mandela Foundation applied for an order declaring gratuitous display of the flag as hate speech, unfair discrimination, and harassment based on race. 2 Africans lobby groups, AfriForum and the Federation for African Cultural Societies, had argued that banning the flag would encroach on freedom of expression. The apartheid flag was replaced with South Africa's current multicolor rainbow flag in 1994 at the end of apartheid. That is ANN Newsbreak. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit the website annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I am Olajumoke Olatunji.